heard again by others, including someone from the prosecutor's office. Hang on for me one moment here. Getting the stream to come up here. All right, we're all set. So we are streaming live on YouTube. So if you say anything, this is forever memorialized so someone else can see it. So resist the urge to tell me facts. The person you tell facts to would be an attorney, and that person can help you go forward. So you also have the constitutional right for a speedy trial. Jury trials will be resuming very soon. I know in the COVID-19 pandemic, but we'll have jury trials starting up soon. And you have the right to that constitutional jury trial. You have the right for the state to present your matter to the grand jury for some felonies, and those serious felonies, the state can present your case to the grand jury. The grand jurors are made up of citizens of Clayton County. They hear evidence from the state's witnesses, and then they decide if there's sufficient probable cause for a true bill indictment, or if there's not enough probable cause or sufficient, then there will be a no bill and the matters will be dismissed against you. For non-serious felonies and all misdemeanors, you have the right to an accusation. An accusation is a charging document that the district attorney or solicitor general can bring against you, charges against you. You also have the right to see, hear, and cross-examine any witnesses that the state will call to testify against you. It can't be a secret. If the state is bringing witnesses, you have the right to cross-examine them, see them, know who they are. You have the right to bring witnesses on your own behalf, and you also have the right to testify. If you choose to do so, remember, you don't have to testify or say anything, but if you choose to do so, you have that absolute right. And of course, you have the right to an attorney. The applications for court-appointed counsel that you completed today, I'll go over that application with you individually. And if you qualify, I'll appoint an attorney for you. Even if you qualify and you want to hire an attorney later, that's fine. So you have that absolute right to counsel. Definitely speak with your lawyer. I want to talk now about bonds. Some of you will get a bond, some of you will not. By law, I can't give you a bond under certain conditions and for certain charges and based on the underlying facts or maybe your criminal history, if you have one. So if you don't get a bond today, it's either by law or based on the underlying circumstances of your charges or your background. That doesn't mean you'll never get a bond. It simply means you speak with your lawyer can file a motion for bond, go forward from there. There are bonding companies that you can reach out to, and you can post a bond or have someone post it on your behalf. Their property, commercial bonds. If there's equity in the property, the equity in the property must be at least 3 times the amount of your bond. So for example, if the bond is 1,000, the equity in the property has to be at least 3,000. Also, if you're posting a bond, whether it's a commercial property or cash, there's a fee that the bonding company charges. It could be up to 15%, could be less. And the bonding company will keep that fee, but the other amounts can be returned at the disposition of your case. Keep in mind, I'm not working with any bonding company. I have no clue or idea how they operate. So you have to speak with the bonding company. I can't tell you the percentage. I can't tell you any of that because I don't know. I legitimately do not know. So speak with the bonding company and they will give you all the information rather than me trying to guess and give you wrong information that I have no idea how they operate. Also, that some of you will have a special condition on your bond. A special condition prohibits you from going somewhere or making contact with someone. Certain crimes or charges, they have the person-to-person crimes. For more specifically, most of those have special conditions that would attach to them. You can't have contact with this person, Joe Smith. If you can't have contact with Joe Smith, if I say that, that means it's a special condition. Don't have contact with Joe Smith. Can't go back to 123 Main Street. That's a location. Don't go back to 123 Main Street. Now, if you do violate any of those special conditions, it can result in additional criminal charges once you bond out. Keep that in mind. Of course, again, you can always speak with your lawyer, and that lawyer can change those special conditions. But as of today, those special conditions will be in place unless or until it's changed by another judge or this matter is over, disposed of all the way, whether through dismissal or trial or plea or however it may be disposed of. Also, keep in mind, if the person who wishes to post your bond is the person that the special condition is for, that person can post your bond. So if Joe Smith wishes to post your bond, and I said, don't have contact with Joe Smith, directly, indirectly, third party, social media, no contact, then Joe Smith can post your bond. All right. Again, that can change at a later date, but as of today, that's what it will be. Also, your next court date is your preliminary hearing date. Preliminary hearing, or also known as prelims, or it's also a probable cause hearing. Probable cause, I like to think of it as a staircase. So probable cause is reasonable suspicion, and probable cause, and then beyond a reasonable doubt. So probable cause is a standard that a law enforcement officer has to show, and they have to articulate it, they have to say it, they have to explain it. What's the reason for your arrest? And they have to say that in court at your preliminary hearing date. And if there's valid reason or probable cause under the law for your arrest, then your case can be bound over or sent to state or superior court, state court for misdemeanor, superior court for felony. If, for example, there's not probable cause or invalid reason, insufficient legal reason for your arrest, the case would be dismissed. So that's your next court date. If you're charged with a misdemeanor, that preliminary or prelim date is July 6th at 8:30. If you're charged with a felony, that prelim date is July 7th at 8:30. Keep in mind, you can waive that date. You can waive it once I speak with you, or you can, or will be waived automatically if you bond out of jail before that date. So it doesn't mean that any rights go away. Remember, your rights are going to stay with you. It just means that the preliminary hearing goes away if you bond out, or if you waive it. You can speak with your lawyer if you wish to have it still and you bond out of jail. But also, if you bond out of jail before July 6th or July 7th, ignore those dates and you'll get a new court date for when you need to appear. All right, so the preliminary hearing date is if you're still in jail. All right, July 6th for misdemeanors, July 7th for felonies. If you get out, bond out before that, today, tomorrow, very soon, ignore that date and just wait in the mail. Make sure the jail has your right address, and keep in touch with your lawyer. Make sure they have your correct address, and go from there. If there's an address you want me to include on those forms you completed, the court-appointed counsel forms, I can update your address, because that's how your lawyer will be able to get in touch with you, your address and phone number that you provided on those forms. All right, so what I'll do is I'll call you individually, and then I will tell you your charge, bond amount, if you're entitled to a bond, any special conditions if they apply to you. Next court date, which is your prelim, 6th or 7th of July, your if you qualify for counsel, and then I'll open the floor to you if you have any questions related to those things that I talked to you about. Keep in mind, I'm not your lawyer. I can't give you legal advice. That you can please speak with your lawyer about that, and definitely resist the urge to tell me facts about your case unless it's related to one of the special conditions. Let's say, for example, you live there and I say don't go there, and the other person doesn't live there. Like, those are things I can talk about, but underlying facts, save that for your lawyer, and your lawyer can help you go forward. All right, each of you raise your right hand for me, please. All right, each of you solemnly swear or affirm any statements or testimony you will give in this matter not pending before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, Nothing but the truth, so help you God. All right, thank you. All right, gentlemen, be on standby for me.
Yes, sir.
All right, Deputy Law, what's happening here with, are we doing him?
Yes, sir. We could do him first.
All right, let's do it. Who's this?
Okay. This is Mr. Thompson.
All right. All right, Mr. Thompson, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
All right, so I got a couple matters here for you. Yesterday, you were originally on for battery, or simple battery. 2 counts. 3,500 is your bond on each of those 2. And a special condition, you stay away from Franklin Turner and Adrian Hawkins. Today I have you on for aggravated assault. Your bond is denied on that offense, and battery, your bond is $5,000. All right, sir, you have a preliminary hearing date is scheduled for the 7th of July, and that's at 8:30. And sir, I will appoint an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
No question.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, Deputy Law, thank you. I'll be on standby for those, for Mr. Thompson and Mr. Knight, and appreciate you. Thank you.
Judge Knight, did you want to do inmate what's his Knight?
Okay, yeah, if he's there with you, let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, let's do it. Deputy Law.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no relation, okay. All right. All right, Mr. Knight, how you doing, sir? Come on closer to me. You need to hear this. How you doing, sir?
I'm in extreme pain. Extreme pain.
All right, sir, I understand. I understand the situation. Sir, I know you were on yesterday. There's a 1 count of aggravated assault that you're charged with. Your bond is $20,000. 1 count of disorderly conduct, $1,500. And 1 count of criminal trespass, $2,500. Sir, no contact with Samuel Stephen Law. You cannot return to 6704 Brookwood Circle. If you must return there, you must contact the deputy, the sheriff's office or police to go there with you. And sir, Richard Yates and Hugh Twiggs are also persons that you cannot have contact with. Lastly, sir, 2 more things. You have a preliminary hearing date of July 7th. July 7th is your prelim at 8:30. And I will appoint an attorney to represent you. All right, Mr. Knight, you have any questions?
No, Your Honor, that I'll have a court-appointed lawyer.
Yes, sir. I'll appoint an attorney to represent you, and that attorney will speak with you and make sure you outline everything to that person, sir.
If I have the finances, can I post a bond today?
Yes, sir.
I need to get in touch with a friend of mine that has access to my funds. And when I was in an altercation, that piece of paper with his phone number got missing. So I need to, I got it from my telephone. But when they told me to pick 3 numbers to call, I need to see if I can get those 3 numbers again, because in this altercation I was in, it got the piece of paper got gone.
Well, so we'll get with the officer down there where he's housed at and see if they can locate that piece of paper.
All right, yes, sir. All right, Mr. Knight, the deputies will take care of you. All right, sir. And that'll be all for you today, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, you're welcome.
All right, Your Honor, I have Ms. Burgess.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's see. Ms. Burgess, you're charged with 1 count of battery or simple battery. There's a $3,000 bond, and there's no contact with Javon Carey.
Okay.
You have a preliminary hearing date, and that's scheduled for the 6th of July. That is at 8:30. And stand by one moment here. I'm just getting your application. For court-appointed counsel, ma'am, I will appoint an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Ms. Branch.
All right, Ms. Branch, good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, you're charged with 1 count of assault, simple assault, and also 1 count of simple battery. The simple assault, your bond is $2,500. The simple battery, your bond is $3,000. There's no contact with Anja Holtoff and Larry Kelly. And you have a preliminary hearing date of July 7th at 8:30. And ma'am, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You understand everything I've outlined? Do you have any questions?
Yes, no.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Ms. Freeman.
All right, Ms. Freeman,
Good morning.
good morning to you. All right, ma'am, you're charged with 1 count of simple assault. $2,500 is your bond, and aggressive driving is $500. No contact with Anja Hatoff, and your preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 7th of July at 8:30.
Okay.
And ma'am, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, all right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Ms. Harvey.
All right, Ms. Harvey, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, they don't let you wear a mask in there?
Yes, they do. I forgot mine.
All right. Well, ma'am, you're charged with 1 count of driving or learner's permit violation, driving with instruction permit without a licensed person.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's license not on persons, 500 for each of those, 1,000 is your total.
Mm-hmm.
You have a preliminary hearing date is scheduled for the 6th of July at 8:30. And all right. I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
No.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Ms. Horn.
All right, Ms. Horn,
Yes, sir.
can you say that again?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. So we have 1 count of giving a false name, date of birth or address. Your bond is $500. And your preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 6th of July. It's at 8:30. And one more thing here, ma'am. What's your phone number?
478 321 8546.
What's your address?
It's the in-town suites on Tara Boulevard.
Is there a room number?
Room 206.
All right, I'm appointing an attorney to represent you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. You have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, thank you.
Ms. Lattimore,
How you doing? Good morning.
Well, and yourself.
One moment, I'm getting your form here. All right, here we go. All right, Ms. Lattimore, you're charged with 1 count of reckless driving, 1 count of open container, 1 count of aggressive driving. Each of those is 500 each. I'm sorry, 500 on the open container and 500 on the aggressive driving. So that's 1,000. And then reckless driving is 1,500. So that's 2,500. And then the DUI less safe is 5,000. You understand what your charges are and your bond amounts?
Yeah.
All right, ma'am, you have a preliminary hearing date scheduled for July 6th at 8:30. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions, Ms. Lattimore?
No, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Vieira,
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
All right, Ms. Fury, you charged with 1 count of simple assault. The bond is 2,500, and you have a special condition, no contact with Anja Haltoff. Your preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 6th of July at 8:30. And lastly, ma'am, I will appoint an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Williams,
Good morning, Ms. Williams.
Um,
All right, just hang on for me 1 second. There's a couple of Williams here. Marissa Williams?
yes, sir.
All right, ma'am. So you charge with 1 count of criminal damage. Your bond is 2,500, and your preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 7th of July at 8:30.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm not gonna do a special condition to stay away from Mr. Jones. I'm leaving that off. Your application for court-appointed counsel, I'm reviewing that, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
So I can pay a full cash bond?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
and lastly, Ms. Wright.
Hello, Ms. Wright. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, ma'am. Count of simple assault. 2,500 is your bond. 1 count of criminal trespass, 2,500. No contact with Chiquita, Tommy, your mom. Is that your mom?
Yes.
No contact at this time. All right, your preliminary hearing, 6th of July, 8:30. And I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You have any questions, Ms. Wright?
No,
All right, thank you, man. Good luck to you.
thank you.
That completes the female, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Thank you. See you next time.
All right.
All right, Deputy. Thank you. How you doing, sir? Good morning. I'm good. What's your name?
Marquise Arnold.
All right, Mr. Arnold. You're charged with 1 count of battery, family violence. 5,000 is your bond. Cruelty to children in the 3rd degree, 2,500. No contact with Viviana Garcia. Can't return to the 1710 Old Rex Morrow Road in Morrow. If you must return there, sir, you must make contact with Clayton County Sheriff or police so they can escort you. You must do so within 10 days of your release to get any items that belong to you. Your preliminary hearing date is the 6th of July. That is at 8:30. And sir, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, you understood everything I outlined to you, sir?
Can you say the total amount in my charges? You don't mind?
7,500.
35 in total?
75.
Okay.
7,500. All right, sir. Any other questions, Mr. Arnold?
No.
All right, good luck to you, sir. All right, sir. Good morning. I can guess who you are, but I'd rather you tell me.
Kevin Bourne.
Kevin, say your last name again. Borum?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
All right. Let me just make sure with the deputies here. Deputy, Salado Hector Balloon, is that one that needs an interpreter?
Salado?
Who needs an interpreter? Salado? Salado Balloon?
No, that's Lopez Rivera, Lopez and Rivera.
Lopez and Rivera. So where's Balloon Salado Hector Manuel? Is he?
Let me double check on him, Your Honor, to make sure he,
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure because my paperwork, I don't want it looking funny here.
yes,
All
sir.
right, let's see. Kevin Borum, Borum, that's you, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, sir, you're charged with 1 count of DUI or DUI alcohol, less safe, driving under influence. It's 5,000 is your bond. And then open containers, 500. Preliminary hearing, July 6th at 8:30. And one moment here, sir. Getting your application for court-appointed counsel. All right, sir, I will appoint an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. Good luck to you. How you doing, sir? Good morning. All right, Mr. Davis, hang on for me 1 second. All right, Deputy, before we go on real quick, I just want to ask you, is Quintavious Barber, what happened to him?
Barbara,
Barber, yes, sir, Barber, like the haircut.
give me 1 minute, Your Honor. I'll give my, this to another deputy to check on that third individual.
Okay, yeah, because there's like 2 other people. I just want to make sure since we skipped them that they're out or what's happening with them.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Barber, yes, sir. All right, Mr. Davis. Sir, you're charged with 1 count of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act. Was actually less than an ounce of marijuana. I'm sorry, it's, possession of marijuana. All right, sir. That is a $1,500 bond. Possession of a weapon during the commission of a crime is 5,000, and possession of use of a drug-related object, that's 500. The 7,000 is your total. You have a preliminary hearing date scheduled for the 7th of July. And sir, looking at your application for court-appointed counsel, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions? All right, thank you.
Hey, Judge, we located a Bellion. He's gonna need a translator as well, Spanish translator.
Okay,
And Barbara, we're still trying to find out the status of Barbara.
okay, all right. How you doing, sir? What's your name? What's your name?
Man, I want to tell your name, Judge Morris.
Sorry, what's the last name? I can't hear you. Deputy, help me out here. I can't hear him. Denard. Okay, sorry about that, sir. It's Zoom and the mask. Sorry about that. I couldn't hear you. Denard, I got you, sir. All right, Mr. Denard. Possession of marijuana. That's less than an ounce. Misdemeanor kind is 1,500. Tag violation 500, and no insurance 1,000. All right, so 3,000 is your total, sir. You have a preliminary hearing scheduled for the 6th of July at 8:30. All right, sir, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions? Okay, all right, thank you. Good luck to you, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. Fulton?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Good morning. You're charged with possession of less than 1 ounce of marijuana. Misdemeanor kind is 1,500 is your bond. Prelim is scheduled for the 6th of July at 8:30. And lastly, sir, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions about anything I mentioned?
Sir, you said 1,500, so the 15.
Come closer. I can't hear you. Speak up a little bit for me. Sorry.
You said my bond is 1,500.
Yes, sir. 1,500.
You said you are referring me to an attorney.
Yes, sir. I appointed an attorney to represent you. So that attorney will contact you based on the information on the application you completed. All right. So stay in touch with that person.
Remember you said if you bond out before July 6th, they'll give you in the mail, something in the mail, you said?
Yes, sir. They'll contact you by mail, but your lawyer will contact you at this 371 number, the 770 number, and the address. All right. So just look out for those things if you bond out, and they'll be in touch with you.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. All right, Mr. Hall, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
All right, so you got a simple assault charge. Well, I'm sorry, it's a battery charge. It's 5,000 is your bond. And then Tamara had no contact with her. You have a preliminary hearing date is scheduled for the 7th of July. It's at 8:30. And sir, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. Do you have any questions about anything, Mr. Hall?
Yeah, on the paper, the charge says simple assault.
Yeah, I saw that too, right? But on the warrant, it says battery.
Okay.
Yeah, the warrant has battery. And the warrant describes the visible bruising and bleeding and everything else. So the warrant fits battery.
Okay.
All right, so that's the charge I'm going with based on the warrant that the officer completed.
All right.
All right, so once you speak with your lawyer can clear up the difference between a simple assault and battery, but from my reading of it, it fits battery. All right, so speak with your lawyer.
All right. So you said how much the bond is, sir?
5,000.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Good luck to you. Yes, sir. What's your name? All right, Mr. Hampton. You're charged with one count of driving without a valid driver's license. Your bond is $1,000. You have a preliminary hearing date of July 6th at 8:30. And sir, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. Do you have any questions?
No. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing this morning?
William Huffman.
All right, Mr. Hoffman, you're charged with, I'm sorry, Huffman. Is it Huffman or Hoffman?
Huffman, with you.
All right, Mr. Huffman, you're charged with one count of driving while license suspended, and that is $1,500 is your bond. You have a preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 7th of July. It's at 8:30. And sir, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. Do you have any questions, Mr. Huffman?
The bond was paid already. What's the process from?
All right, so you're on your way, sir. Good luck to you. Stay in touch with your lawyer and ignore that prelim date.
Okay.
Good luck to you, sir. We'll see you at the grocery store or something.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see. Mr. Jackson, that's you, sir, Mr. Jackson?
Jordan.
Jordan, Mr. Jordan. All right, Mr. Jordan. Terrence Jordan?
Sure.
All right, sir, charged with one count of aggravated assault. That is the felony kind. 20,000 is your bond. Alicia Wimberly, no contact. Can't return to 3156 Mount Zion Road, apartment 305, Stockbridge. If you must go there, sir, you must contact sheriff or police so they can escort you there to get any belongings. Your preliminary hearing, sir, is scheduled for the 7th of July. And one second here. I am appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, Mr. Jordan, you have any questions?
Sir, thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, Deputy, just want to double check on Kerrick Jackson.
Yes, Your Honor, I got the deputy looking for that one and Barbara as well. Your Honor, we trying to.
All right, and there's another one, Balin.
Balin, we do have, he's gonna need a translator.
Translator, okay, all right. How you doing, sir? What's your name?
Here, Clayton.
All right, Mr. Kelly. So you have 4 counts of theft by taking. It's the misdemeanor kind. Each of them is 2,000 each, 8,000 total. Don't return to 11 Alive Newsstand, Concourse B at the airport. Prelim date, July 6th, 8:30. All right, sir, I'm appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
Yeah, do you know if it's a bond posted on my name?
I don't know, sir.
Okay.
I don't know. All right, thank you. How you doing, sir? What's your name?
Marcus Lloyd.
All right, Mr. Lloyd. Sir, you're charged with one count of no license and one count of no insurance. It's 1,000 each on each of those. Prelim is set for the 7th of, I'm sorry, the 6th of July at 8:30. Hang on one moment here, sir. I'm appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, you have any questions? All right, thank you, sir. How you doing, sir? What's your name?
Lee Michael Mabry, sir.
Mr. Mabry. Hang on for me, sir. Let me. One count of simple battery, family violence, 3,000 is your bond, and 1 count of cruelty to children, 2,500. So 5,500 total bond. No contact with Rayshawn Sumlin.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, you have a preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 6th of July, 8:30. And one moment, I'm getting your application here for court-appointed counsel. All right, I did appoint an attorney to represent you, sir. You have any questions?
Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Good luck to you. Yes, sir. I'm doing good. What's your name?
Kerry Montgomery.
All right, Mr. Montgomery, 1 count of unlawful conduct during the 911 call. It's a $500 bond. July 6th at 8:30 is your preliminary hearing. And sir, do you have a job?
Yes, I do.
What is your monthly income?
About 2,200.
All right, you didn't put any of that on your form. That's why I'm asking. I'm filling it in for you now, okay? What's your phone number?
404 552 9074.
All right, sir. I'm appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions about anything I mentioned to you, sir?
I was robbed in that situation.
You were what?
Robbed.
Sir, I understand the situation. That's why your bond is only 500, okay? Yes, sir.
How you doing today, Senor?
Doing pretty good. What's your name?
Isaiah Pettyford.
All right. All right, Mr. Pettyford. Let's see here, sir. 1 count of theft by deception and 1 count of theft by receiving stolen property. Each of those is 2,000. And then simple battery, you have 2 counts of those, and each of those is 3,000. And then cruelty to children is 2,500.
How much is that in all?
Do it with me.
That
2,000 times 2.
okay.
And then 3,000 times 2. So I got 6, 4, that's 10 so far. And then 1,250, 2,500. All right, my math isn't the best. All right, so it's 12,500.
Okay.
We got 2,000 2 times, 3,000 2 times, that's 10. And then 2,500. So that's 12,500. That sounds good to you or right to you?
Yes, sir.
All right, so 12,500. No contact with Shatima Pettyfield, Ronia Rivera, and Breeza Pettyfield. Don't return to 639 Warren Drive in Riverdale. If you must go there, sir, you must make arrangements with the sheriff or police. Sir, these conditions are in place based on the nature of the charges. You can get them changed once you speak with your lawyer.
Yes, sir.
All right. Your preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 7th of July, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, Mr. Pettyfield, Pettyford, you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Your Honor, just for FYI, I have Jackson and Barbara en route.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Jeremy Souder.
Sorry, say that one more time. What's your name?
Jeremy Souder.
Souder. How we get to you, Mr. Souder? How did we get to you? One second for me. All right, Deputy Michael Reezy. He needs an interpreter.
Reedy? Yep, yes, Your Honor.
All right, and hang on for me. And then Jose Rivera, he needs one. Jeremy Rogers,
Jeremy Souter.
Jeremy Souter. All right, sir. Sorry about that, Mr. Souter. Thanks for your patience there. All right, sir. Three counts of terroristic threats. It's 7,000 on each of those. It's 21,000 is your total bond. No contact with Laveda Broomfield, Lauren White, and Tiala Liani. Pre-hearing scheduled for the 7th of July at 8:30. And one moment here, sir. What is your address?
79 Dixon Road.
79, what's the road?
Dixon Road.
All right, what's the city?
Jonesboro.
All right, what's the zip code?
0236.
What's your phone number?
068 1977.
All right, are you employed?
Yeah.
All right, have you ever been in the military? All right, sir, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
When I go back quick on set, or
Yes, sir, July 7th. All right, thank you, sir.
Excuse me, Your Honor, sorry to go back through your paperwork, but I do have Barbara ready if you need it right now.
Barbara.
Yes, sir, I'm sorry about that.
How you doing, sir? All right, hang on for me one moment. All right, Mr. Barber, you have series of misdemeanors here. Reckless driving, that's 1,500 is your bond. And then you have improper U-turn, lane drag, wrong side of the road, improper lane change, and too fast for conditions, that's 500 each. So that's 2,500. 4,000 is your total bond. All right, sir.
How much?
4,000.
4,000?
Yes, sir. 4,000. All right, and you have a preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 6th of July at 8:30. And sir, what is your monthly income?
2,000.
Okay. All right, sir. I went ahead and appointed an attorney to represent you. You have any questions? You have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
All right, Your Honor, I have Jackson if you're ready for Jackson.
Jackson.
Yes, sir, sorry about that.
How you doing, Mr. Jackson? All right, sir. One count of theft by receiving stolen property. That is the felony kind. Your bond is 5,000, and your preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 7th of July at 8:30. All right, sir. One moment here. Let me just double check your application. Sir, you completed this application for court-appointed counsel?
For what?
Did you complete an application for court-appointed counsel for an attorney? Did you do that form? All right, you did. All right, sir. What's your monthly? Okay, I'm appointing an attorney to represent you.
Okay.
All right, sir. You have any questions? All right, thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Go ahead and back into you. Okay. So there's a name.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. Michelle.
All right, sir. Who are you?
Michelle Vitasi.
I'm sorry, sir. Who are you?
Michelle Aristasi.
Risasi. Okay, I'm sorry, sir. I just couldn't hear you. All right, Mr. Risasi, I got you with here with charge of 1 count of simple assault. Is 2,500 is your bond on that offense, and then 1 count of criminal trespass. That's also 2,500 is 2,000 is your total. Special condition, no contact with Dawn Mayumbo. And sir, your preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 6th of July at 8:30. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you. Do you have any questions, sir?
What's the total amount?
5,000.
Thank you, sir.
All right? Yes, sir. How you doing, sir? What's your name?
Jeremy Rogers.
All right, Mr. Rogers. Sir, you have 3 counts. Obstructing an officer, impersonating an officer, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. Sir, it's 1,000 on each of those offenses. $1,000 is your bond. 3,000 is your total.
Yes, sir.
Preliminary hearing scheduled for the 7th of July at 8:30. And sir, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
Is it a way I can get my own attorney, or is it a
Yes,
way?
sir. It's always a way. If you don't want that lawyer,
Is it a way I can show my credentials for the impersonating the officer?
you gotta speak with your lawyer about all those details, sir, but all right. So yeah, you can hire your own lawyer and speak with your lawyer about all those details, and I'm pretty sure that they can resolve that for you.
I appreciate it.
All right, no problem. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing? What's your name?
Sean Smith.
All right, Mr. Smith. I'm doing pretty good. Sir, you're charged with 1 count of battery, family violence, and it's a misdemeanor. Your bond is 5,000. There's no contact with Sarah Hill. Preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 6th of July at 8:30. And lastly, sir, I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions, Mr. Smith?
If you could, sir, can you put like 3,500? Cause I got that on my card. You could put like 3,500 in my mom.
No, sir, that's the amount. Keep it at 5, okay?
Listen, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, no problem.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing, sir? What's your name?
DeAndre Warner.
All right, Mr. Warner, you're charged with this violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act, possession of methamphetamine, felony. It's 7,000 is your bond, sir. And you have a preliminary hearing scheduled for the 7th of July at 8:30. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you, sir. All right, you have any questions? All right, thank you. How you doing, sir?
You know?
All right, good. What's your name? Hang on for me, one moment. One second. All right, sir. Charge of 1 count of possession of firearm by a convicted felon. Says 5,000 is your bond on that offense. And then 2 counts of giving a false name, date of birth, or address, and 1 count of obstructing. So it's 1,000 on each of those 3. Your total is 8,000. And you have a another count of, are you also Asa Webb?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you have another count of possession of a weapon during the commission of a felony, that's 5,000, and then possession of Schedule 1 drug, and that is 7,000. So your total bond for everything is 20,000, and your preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 7th of July. And lastly, sir, what's your address?
261 Grove Place.
What's the before place? What's the street name?
Grove, Grove.
Okay. What's the city?
Roswell,
And what's the zip code?
30075.
What's your phone number?
470-579-9121.
Are you employed?
No, sir.
Have you ever been in the military?
No, sir.
All right, sir, I'm appointing an attorney to represent you. All right, Mr. Weathers, stay in touch with that lawyer. And you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, all right, thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Morning, Chuck.
All right, sir, how you doing?
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. What's your name?
Kevin Williams.
Kevin Williams. All right, Mr. Williams. You're charged with 1 count of terroristic threats. So your bond is 10,000. There's no contact with Amicia Miller and her mother. Your preliminary hearing date is scheduled for the 7th of July. That's at 8:30. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Mr. Zachary? Brandon?
All right, Mr. Zachary, hang on for me 1 second here. 1 moment. All right, Deputy, before we do it, Mr. Zachary, what happened to Ashton Williams?
Hey, Your Honor, I was on the female side.
Oh, you good? Ashton Williams?
No, I was on the female side. I don't know what was going on over here. But
Okay, I was just checking to make sure we didn't miss Ashton Williams.
I need to go check on Ashton Williams as well as Jeremy Souter.
Okay.
Jeremy Souter was supposed to have been down here, but I'm not sure what happened.
All right, so I'll go ahead and do Mr. Zachary.
Yeah, so Brandon Zachary.
All right, Mr. Zachary, thanks for your patience. I'm just trying to make sure we don't miss anybody. Sir, I have the 1 count of criminal trespass. Your bond is 2,000. And your preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 6th of July at 8:30. And I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You have any questions, sir? All right, sir. Thank you.
Morning, Judge. How you? Christopher
Morning,
Zachary.
sir. I'm good.
Christopher Zachary.
Brother?
Yes, sir. That's my older brother.
Okay. All right, sir. It's an interesting situation here, but speak with your lawyer about it. Don't tell me about it. I read some of it, but good luck to all 3 of you. And obstructing an officer is 1,000 is your bond, okay? 6,000. I'm sorry. One second. July 6th is your prelim, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You have any questions, Mr. Zachary?
July 6th at
8:30. If you bond out, that day goes away. You in a rush? You going somewhere?
Oh, no, sir.
You didn't want to talk to me or something? I'm trying to help you out.
All I get in here.
All right. You ain't got nowhere to go. We having a conversation.
Yes, sir. I appreciate
You have
it.
any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Good luck to you. You're welcome.
Your Honor, you said
Who were you needing to see besides the translation?
Ashton Williams.
And that's the only one besides the translations, the port.
And then for translator, I have Jose Rivera,
Okay.
Salado Hector Manuel Belon. Then I have Alexis Ponce and Esvin Lopez. So I just need Ashton Williams is who I didn't see. So I didn't know if that person bonded out or what's the situation, because they had a preset bond for $1,500. It's possession of marijuana, less than an ounce.
Okay, let me check on that one, Your Honor. I do apologize.
Yeah, that's fine. You can go ahead and check, and I will I'll go ahead and be on standby and call the translator hotline while you do that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, no problem.
Okay. Are you able to hear me, sir?
Okay, great. So we're here. We're just going to stand by for a moment here, and the deputies will be on shortly. All right, deputy.
Okay, thank you.
Good. So I have our interpreter here for the Spanish-speaking inmates.
Yes, Your Honor. Hermanos, vámonos. And we also do have Williams at after this, Your Honor, or however you want to do it.
Okay. So it's 4 of them, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I think I only see 3. I just want to make sure.
Look at the small, look at the small.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't see him. Okay. All right. Good morning. Pedro, Mr. Interpreter, you're under oath here. Swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Translate accurately from Spanish to English, English to Spanish. So help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
All right. Good morning, gentlemen. This is the Magistrate Court of Clayton County.
Buenos días, señores. Están ustedes hablando con la Corte Magistrada de Clayton County.
I'm Judge Knights, and we're here for first appearance.
Yo soy el juez Knight y estamos aquí para la presencia primera.
Today, I will let you know what your charges are, your bond amount, and your next court date.
El día de hoy les voy a informar cuáles son los cargos, la cantidad de fianza y la fecha de la próxima corte.
I will also appoint an attorney to represent you.
También les asignaré un abogado para que lo represente.
Each of you are charged with a misdemeanor offense.
Cada uno de ustedes está siendo acusado de una ofensa menor.
After today's date, you will have a preliminary hearing scheduled for July 6th at 8:30.
Después del día de hoy, tienen una fecha preliminar para una audiencia el 6 de julio a las 8:30.
If you bond out of jail before July 6th, then you can ignore that date and you will get a new court date in the mail.
Si pueden pagar fianza antes del 6 de julio, esta fecha que les he dado, pueden ignorarla y se les dará una nueva fecha de corte.
You have the right to not say anything, so you don't have to say anything to me about your charges today.
Tienen el derecho de no decir nada, así que no tienen que hablar conmigo sobre sus cargos el día de hoy.
The state, which is the Solicitor General, has to prove this charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt.
El Estado, que es el solicitante general, tiene la obligación de comprobar estos cargos más allá de una duda razonable.
You do not have a burden and you have the presumption of innocence until the state meets that burden and prove this charge against you.
Ustedes no tienen esa responsabilidad. Se presumen inocentes hasta que el Estado compruebe los cargos de los que se les acusan.
You have the right to cross-examine any witnesses that the state can call to testify against you.
Tienen el derecho de hacer preguntas a los testigos que el Estado presente en su contra.
You have the right to subpoena and witnesses on your own behalf and testify if you choose to do so.
Tienen ustedes el derecho de solicitar testigos que los defiendan ustedes por cuenta propia y también el derecho de testificar si ustedes así lo desean.
You can post a bond through a bonding company or a cash bond.
Pueden pagar fianza a través de un afianzador, una compañía o en efectivo.
Each of you completed or received an application for court-appointed counsel. I will go over that form with you and appoint an attorney if you qualify.
Cada uno de ustedes recibió una solicitud para solicitar un abogado asignado por la corte. A continuación, hablaré con ustedes sobre ese formulario, si es que califican para alguno.
Each of you raise your right hand for me.
Por favor, alcen la mano derecha todos.
Let me swear or affirm any statements or testimony you will give in this matter now pending before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Cada uno de ustedes jura y afirma que el testimonio que van a brindar con respecto a este asunto, que por el momento queda pendiente, será la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad con la ayuda de Dios.
Okay, you can place your hands down.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, pueden bajar la mano.
Mr. Is it Balón Salado? All right, step forward.
Pase de un paso al frente.
Sir, you're charged with one count of driving without a license and your bond is $1,000.
Señora, usted lo acusan de manejar sin licencia de conducir. Su fianza es de $1,000.
Your preliminary hearing is scheduled for July 6th at 8:30.
Su audiencia preliminar está agendada para el 6 de julio a las 8:30.
What is your address?
¿Cuál es su dirección?
87. Chatham. Tiene una T y una R y una L. Jonesboro.
The address that I was able to hear, Your Honor, is 1077 Castell, TRL, Northborough.
You said Jonesboro?
Yeah.
¿Dijo usted Jonesboro?
What's your phone number?
¿Cuál es su número telefónico?
678.
678.
353. 15.
678-1053.
1518.
718.
Are you employed?
¿Trabaja usted?
Sí.
Yes.
How much do you make each month?
¿Cuánto gana al mes?
Pues depende de las horas que meta. Pero pues a mí pues como me pagan por semana, pues vengo ganando como, no sé, 1,200, puede ser 1,300.
It depends on the hours I make. Per week, it's 1,200, 1,600.
I did appoint an attorney to represent you.
Le asigné un abogado para que lo represente.
That attorney will be in touch with you.
Ese abogado estará en contacto con usted.
Do you have any questions?
No.
¿Tiene alguna pregunta?
No.
No.
All right, thank you, sir.
No. Gracias, señor.
All right, it's Esvin Lopez.
Lopez.
Mr. Lopez, you're charged with one count of driving with no license and your bond is $1,000.
Señor López, usted es acusado de manejar sin licencia de conducir. Su fianza es de $1,000.
Okay.
All right. I reviewed your application for court-appointed counsel, sir, and I'm appointing an attorney to represent you.
He revisado su solicitud para que se le asigne un abogado por parte de la corte y le he asignado a usted uno para que lo represente.
Está bien.
Sir, if you bond out of jail, then that preliminary hearing date of June 6th, as I mentioned, that goes away.
Si usted paga su fianza, la audiencia preliminar del 6 de junio estará cancelada.
Do you have any questions?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta?
No.
All right, thank you, sir. That's
No.
it. That's it for you, sir. Thank you.
Gracias, eso es todo. Es todo para usted, señor. Gracias.
Mr. Potts?
Yes, sir, Mr. Ponce. Charge of 1 count of driving without a license. Your bond is $1,500.
Señor, se le acusa a usted de manejar sin licencia de conducir. Su fianza es de 1,500.
Sí.
What is your address?
¿Cuál es su dirección?
1831 Mural Circle, Morro.
1831 Mugard, 100 Morrow.
What's your phone number?
¿Cuál es su número telefónico?
No me lo sé.
I do not know it.
Are you employed?
¿Usted trabaja?
No, no tengo. Tampoco no me lo sé.
No, I don't have.
I appointed an attorney to represent you.
Le asigné un abogado para que lo represente.
Do you have any questions, sir?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta, señor?
No, soy yo todo.
No, that'll be all.
Thank you, sir.
Gracias, señor.
And Mr. Rivera?
Señor Rivero.
Sir, you're charged with 1 count of driving without a license, and your bond is $1,000.
Se le acusa a usted de conducir sin licencia de conducir. Su fianza es de $1,000.
Based on your application, I did appoint an attorney to represent you, sir. Do you have any
En base a su
questions?
solicitud, le he asignado un abogado para que lo represente. ¿Tiene usted alguna pregunta?
Solo que no más porque ayer vinieron a pagar el bono. No sé si tengo que hacer alguna otra cosa.
No, just someone came to pay my bond yesterday. Do I need to do something else?
No, sir. Then you should be good to go today.
Thank you.
No, señor. Entonces sería todo para usted el día de hoy.
Thank you, sir. All right, Pedro, I
Yes,
appreciate you, sir. And thank you. And
You're welcome.
that's all. And I appreciate you today. We'll talk with you another time.
Okay. Have a great day, sir. Thank you for your services. Goodbye.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, we had, Mr. Williams, he had to still get his fingerprints down, so that's what we're waiting on.
Okay. All right, Mr. Williams. How you doing, sir? All right, it's the Magistrate Court, Clayton County. I'm Judge Knights. This is first appearance. I'm here to let you know that you're charged what you're charged with and your next court date, and appoint an attorney to represent you if you qualify. All the rights that you have under the United States Constitution apply to you. You're presumed innocent until the state, which is in your situation, the Solicitor General proves this charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You don't have any burden of proof. They have that burden. You can bring witnesses if you choose to do so. They have to bring witnesses, and you can confront and cross-examine them if you choose to do so. And you're entitled to an attorney and a speedy and public jury trial. Sir, you have a preliminary hearing date is scheduled for the 6th of July at 8:30. If you bond out of jail on this offense, then that date goes away, and then they will contact you. They, as in the court, will contact you with the new court date. You can ignore July 6th. If you're still in jail, then the preliminary hearing will happen A preliminary hearing is a probable cause hearing. It simply means that the officer or officers have to articulate why they arrested you. They have to give a valid legal reason. If they can't do so, the matter will be dismissed. If they can do so, this charge will go to the state court in Clayton County. Today is simply me informing you of those things, sir, and appointing the attorney. And you're charged with 1 count of possession of marijuana less than 1 ounce. It's a misdemeanor. The bond is $1,500. And based on your application, sir, I see you have an X on the job. Does that mean no job or does that mean yes job?
I do a little Postmate here and there.
All right. So do you make money each month?
Yeah, I do.
How much do you make each month, sir?
Well, I would say roughly about like, well, I do Postmate. It's like DoorDash, so I don't really like a month. If we ask like a month, I'll say probably like 500-600. Oh no, yeah. Well, it could be more, but due to like it's Postmate and DoorDash, you know, I'm gonna be out there for a certain amount of time. Yeah.
All right, sir. I'm appointing an attorney to represent you. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
That would conclude your first appearance this morning, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Good luck to you. All right, Deputy Urban, you got any questions for me or anything? You got anything else?
No, sir. I just thank you for starting early. We had, as you can see, we had a couple of little people we had to go get, so we appreciate you.
Oh yeah, no problem. So we're all good, right? That's everyone on my end. I just want to make sure we didn't miss anyone.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. We'll see you next time, Deputy Urban. Nice working with you today.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Everyone else. Thank you. All right.